Hello, welcome to C Coughtrey Butchers in Pulborough. We're here today just to really run you through about butchering a lamb and the different cuts we do. So this is a whole carcass of lamb which comes into us directly from the farm, the wholesaler, slaughterhouse. We try and source them locally as much as we can. So let me run through. Starting from the hindquarter, which is your legs. 2 legs, which you normally use for roasting. You can steak them or do bone and roll as we've done there, which makes it a lot easier to carve, so you just carve right the way through. Lamb shank, which comes off the end of the leg, which you need to really braise for about 3 hours. Moving up slightly, you come to the lamb, really the lamb rump, which we either take into one piece, which is roast or braise, or you can leave them on the bone and do them as chump chops, which you could grill or roast. Moving up the lamb slightly, we come to the saddle of lamb, which is right at the centre, which you can actually bone and roll, or you can cut as saddle chops as we've shown here, or another name is butterfly or Barnsley chops. Another thing you can do, you can bone them out as I say before, but by splitting the saddle right down the centre, you can bone and roll and cut them into rosettes, which are really nice pan fried or grilled. Single loin chops, which is half the double chop. Cannon of lamb, lamb valentine. They actually come from the rack of lamb, which is up one stage again, which is really the rib cage. Rack of lamb, you roast for about 20 to 30 minutes. You can either serve them whole or you can cut them as cutlets and grill. Another thing for a dinner party is a crown roast. That is 2 racks of lamb, back to back and stuffed. Roast for about an hour, cut the strings, then they unravel, then you cut them into cutlets. So we're actually up to 3/4 of the way up the lamb now, which really leaves the forequarter, which is your shoulders. 1 whole shoulder roast, half shoulders roast. Cushion of lamb, which is really a whole shoulder, which we've boned and rolled, trim the fat out, and we quite often stuff. Neck of lamb, really for curries, casseroles, anything like that, very tender, very sweet, which actually comes off the neck of lamb. Neck of lamb again, but left on the bone, which really just leaves the breast of lamb, which is down the centre. Which are these? You roast them for a long period of time, really 2 hours, cooked very slowly to cook away the fat. This is one with bone completely, which you'd roast again for two hours really. Let it go cold, and what I do is grill it then so it goes nice and crispy. Then I chiffonade or chop up very finely and sprinkle it onto salads. And that's just 1 breast of lamb which we've stuffed. I think that's about it on the lamb. There are other cuts we can do, but this is just the basic day-to-day, weekly cuts we do. I hope that's been a help for you all. If there's anything you need to know, please come and ask. Thanks ever so much. Bye bye.